This city is known for its music, cake, and emperors. Or maybe an empress. Can you guess where we are? This is a big hint. Welcome to Vienna. We will be going on a city walking tour and making our way to the best schnitzel in Vienna. Strudel?
No, we're exhausted. I don't even know what happened.
We've been up since 5 a.m.
Yeah, so okay, so we just made it to Vienna airport. We're here to visit Vienna. Unfortunately, our trip started off with a slightly bad note because my bag didn't arrive. So yeah, we filed a missing bag report, and we're hoping that the bag shows up in a couple of days, hopefully tomorrow. But we won't let that one discourage us. So our first order of business is we need to get a train to get to the city center, and we need to try to catch a walking tour in about 2 hours. So let's try to get to that.
We made it!
So we're on the train.
We're on the S7, making our way to the city. So from the S7, we have to switch to their underground system. Don't know the name yet. It's with a U symbol.
It's a U-Bahn.
U-Bahn, yes. Hopefully no more hiccups.
We'll see.
So from the train, we're now connecting to the underground. What's it called again?
U-Bahn.
U-Bahn. On the U4, the green line.
Yeah.
Obviously, depends where your hotel is. First, we made our way to our hotel with one less luggage than we hoped. We actually made it.
Yeah, luckily the meeting point was fairly close to the hotel, it was like a 5-10 minute walk. So we had just enough time to make it here. We met our tour guide and we're just now waiting in the shade for the tour to start. So
We've got very warm, sunny weather, huh?
yeah, it's pretty warm. But can't complain, nice and sunny. Let's see what this tour has to offer.
The tour started at this monument, which is against war and fascism. Each sculpture shows the different aspects of the war. It serves as a reminder of Austria's history. This is the Albertina. It is a famous art museum, and it used to be a Habsburg palace. Right across the road is the Vienna State Opera. This is the world's most renowned opera house. It was built during the reign of Emperor Franz Joseph as part of his plan to redevelop the ring road. This is the Berggarten. It is a tranquil public park in Vienna. It was once the private garden of the Habsburgs. In fact, it is located right next to the Hofburg Palace. Here, you will find a bronze statue of one of the most important Habsburgs, Franz Joseph. Another notable statue in this garden is that of Mozart. Speaking of Mozart, we also went past his apartment close to St. Stephen's Cathedral. Of course, no tour in Vienna is complete without the iconic Hofburg Palace. This is actually just a wing of the palace complex. Today, it houses several museums, which we will be going into in the coming days. Here's a fun fact, because I was getting confused between Habsburg and Hofburg. So Hofburg translates to court castle, while Habsburg is the name of one of Europe's most powerful royal dynasties. The Hofburg was the Habsburgs' main residence in Vienna. This is another part of the palace, the imperial apartments. the living quarters of Emperor Franz Joseph and Empress Elizabeth, known as Sisi. Today, it's a museum and of course we will be going in, so watch out for that video as well. Walking tour is going well.
Yeah. Tour guide is really cool. Yeah, I mean, loads of information, but really, really interesting history and culture.
He keeps mentioning cake.
Yeah. And giving us good hints of where to taste something.
It's almost 4 o'clock. It's time for cake. The final stop on our tour was St. Stephen's Cathedral, the city's religious heart. Note its multicolored tiled roof. This cathedral was rebuilt after the Second World War, since it was heavily damaged. It is a symbol of the city's recovery and resilience. And that completes our tour. This was a free 2-hour walking tour with a donation at the end. We highly recommend these tours. They are usually available in many major cities.
So since my bag did not arrive, we obviously need to make some amends, so we dropped into H&M to fetch some essentials.
A good excuse for shopping.
No, I need to pick up a couple of shirts and a couple of change room. So we'll see if the bag arrives tomorrow.
At this point, we haven't had time for lunch. So we decided to have an early dinner, which worked out perfect since we wanted to try out the world-famous Schnitzel at Figlmuller. This place is notoriously difficult to get in without having to wait in a long queue. Since it was still 5 p.m, our hopes were high.
So this is our first food stop that we are attempting. This is a Figlmuller. We tried the main restaurant, which seems to be on the reservation base, but we told us they have another one down the road. So we're gonna try there. Okay, so we're gonna try this Radler. Not sure what it is. It seems from the logos here, it seems like a citrusy beer-ish, like a cider, I think. We're going to give it a try. Very good, yeah. Very citrusy. Very refreshing. Nice taste. Yeah, I think you'll enjoy it.
Pour me some.
Yeah, pour some.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Nice. Thank you very much. So we're starting with probably the absolute classic here in Vienna, which is the Schnitzel. We have two types. One is the pork one, mine is the pork one, and Elaine has the veal one. This is the original one. Okay. Let's see. Just need to. We also have a side with a potato field salad with some pumpkin oil. Seems interesting as well. I'll try that in a second. Nothing extraordinary, but pretty good. Nice and tasty, nice and crispy. Let's see this potato salad. It's not very nice as well. Yeah. All in all, very recommended. lovely, great food. Really enjoyed it. One thing here, I don't know, we showed up here at about I think 5-ish p.m. and there was practically no queue at all, and
It was still busy inside.
it was still busy, but everyone was being seated like immediately, right?
Yes.
So we just finished, and now it's like 6 p.m. There's already quite a significant line, as you can see. So I don't. Maybe we're just lucky here, because when we were researching sort of Vienna, everyone said you have to expect a line here. But maybe it's a timing thing. So
Aim for early dinners.
So if you want to maybe have a better chance at queuing, maybe try to be here a bit earlier. For us it worked great because we literally had no queue at all, and we had a really good time.
Yes, the food was really good. We had the veal and the pork, and we were really surprised with the potato salad.
Yeah, that one's absolutely recommended.
It was
on the menu.
really good.
It's amazing.
Overall, good experience.
All right. We're off to find something sweet now as a dessert.
Yes.
Okay.
After dinner, we decided to start our coffee house experience, to start sampling the Vienna cakes. We started with Aida.
Thank you. So it's a curd strudel, so it's basically filled with cheese.
The day was good. The walking tour was really nice.
Enjoyed it so far. The city center is really nice, and the architecture.
And it's a really good way to get an orientation of the place and get an overview of what you want to see in more detail. So for today, we're calling it a day. We're heading back to our hotel now.
Yeah.
And tomorrow we might be moving some plans around. We'll see. Watch the next video to figure out what we decided.
Okay, stay tuned. See ya. One small other update is that we got some good news just a couple of hours ago. Is that my lost luggage has been found and should be on its way to the hotel in the next couple of hours. So that's another win. So I think we'll close it here for today. We're gonna freshen up, rest our legs for a bit, and we'll catch you back tomorrow morning. See ya.